Mr. Mitch, man. I've been looking all over for you, man. How you doing?
I'm chilling, man.
Good?
Yeah, life is good, man.
Yeah, I can tell. Cherry Beamer, huh? It's next year shit?
You know how I do, man.
Shit is hot right here, man. I seen you at A up in 5015 and the Porsche's up, man. Happy you back in business, man. You doing your thing, man.
I'm hearing life is good for you, too, man. You know, Cass is telling
know?
me you're doing your thing on the east side, so I guess that situation with A is working out pretty good.
Listen, man, you know I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna eat regardless. That don't mean nothing. But yo, I've been down in D.C.
DC.
D.C. is definitely ready for us, man.
Is that a 3-6 Mafia shirt? Did I see?
Yes,
That is a 3-6 Mafia.
That is. Matter of fact, let me get all of that in there from that Live By Your Rep album cover. Shout out to the homie Jamisha. Got me this shit for my birthday.
That is, I like that a lot.
Yeah, preach. You know, 3-6 being my favorite group of all time.
That's your favorite group of all time?
3-6 Mafia, 666 Mafia is my favorite group. I'm not saying they're the best or the most skilled, but they are my favorite group of all time.
Do you consider a group two people? Like, do you consider Outkast a group or just Outkast a duo?
They're a duo, and a duo dynamic is different than three or more.
I agree.
Yeah. So it's kind of, but I don't knock anybody who says that Outkast is a group. I mean, in every category, as far as like awards and shit, you know, they say duo / group or whatever, but you know, there's a difference between Outkast and Wu-Tang.
Yeah, big facts. I think Wu-Tang is my favorite group. That's the only reason I asked, because I just think like the dynamic of so many people, you being able to bring that together and you really getting able to like make it a cohesive, nice sounding sound is just one of the hardest things ever to do on the planet.
That's because they all even though there were so many people, they let one person take the lead, which was RZA. So RZA did all the beats. You look at all them the first 5 albums where you talk about Meth, Old Dirty Bastard, Raekwon, Ghostface, GZA, I believe are the first 5 solos before they redid. And then I know Deck was supposed to have one, but something like a flood in the basement fucked up all the masters or the master recordings on his album or whatever. But RZA did, like, between those albums, he did literally like 98%, 99%. I think he probably did all but like 3 tracks as far as making those beats and structuring them and everything like that. So that would make sense why the sound is cohesive, because even though it's multiple people rapping, it's one person configuring all the beats, and putting it all together. So it would make sense. And then that's including the actual 36 Chambers album. He did all those beats too. So it's still one person directing and steering the shit, no matter what.
Damn, bro, that's a lot of work. Like, that's a lot of fucking work.
That's why them niggas fall off, though.
Fuck that. Yeah, because one nigga's doing all of the work and all of them reaping the benefits, and he's just like, yo, I need a bigger cut. Like, they like, no, fuck that, it's all of us. No, it's not all of us.
Well, they talked about that before. Like, so essentially, it was 10 of them, because it's, you know, at first it was 9, but Capadonna was in jail. So it was 10 of them that was supposed to come out, and their whole game plan was just to get a buzz. So that's what they did with the first one. They talk about they don't get no money off the first album like that. Yeah. But the whole thing was like, we're going to put out this album, and then everybody's going to get solo deals or whatever. So they had their contract structured to where they can go to different labels.
Yeah, that was a really dope thing that they did, because like Wu-Tang was signed and nobody can make Wu-Tang records, but everybody could do their own solos thing at the same time.
And go look at them albums back then. And they was all, even though they was solo albums, it was really just Wu-Tang, but we're going to feature this particular artist, because everybody would pop up on each other's albums. Hell, Raekwon and Ghostface
literally is on the album cover together. Literally on the album cover together. On the album cover,
and then if you look at the track list on both of their albums, they're featured on, like, if there's 18 songs, they're probably featured on 15 of them, and both of them have, like, so Ghostface.
They let them get away with that?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what they did. The Purple Tape is legitimately
a duo album. Really,
it's a duo album, legitimately. It's like one song that's just Raekwon.
And actually, there's like one song where it's only Ghostface on Raekwon's album.
Yeah.
And vice versa. There's one, what is it? Faster Blade on Iron Man. And it's all Raekwon on Ghostface album. So they have solo songs on each other's albums. That shit. I mean, to me, the concept is dope. You know, group economics, group building, blah blah blah. This isn't
niggas can never do that shit nowadays.
Well, this isn't a black show. We might be black, but this isn't a black power show. I've been on.
Stupid.
I've low key been on my soapbox this week, shitting on my generation of black folks because I'm sick of niggas. If I'm being honest, I probably shouldn't even be saying this on.
Sick of these niggas. Sick of these niggas.
I'm tired.
Hire
of
some
niggas,
help.
Man.
Get rid of these niggas.
I'm tired of niggas, man. Niggas want to complain and not do the work and wonder why. But hopefully, President Joe Biden comes through.
Oh man, I mean that's a fact though. I motherfuckers always want to reap the benefits, but don't want to put in the work for it, and that's just the biggest thing. That's one of the biggest things I see in the Navy, bro. Everybody say like, "Oh, I should get this. I deserve this. I deserve this EP. I deserve this. I deserve this award, bro." Did you really work for it? Did you really do what that award says you did? No, you didn't. That's why you didn't get that shit. I mean, there's definitely experiences that I've seen where people got things they did not deserve as well.
Absolutely.
Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
But there's a lot of times where I've seen people just like, I deserve this, and they really don't. They just want it because they saw somebody else get it.
Deserve, nigga. Who's you, Tank? I deserve. That's that shit.
So we was on music. Yo, that Jack Harlow album, there was like 2 songs that I didn't fuck with, but the rest of it, that shit was hot. That shit was banging. That 21C Delta, yo, that shit was fire.
Bro, the only song I don't fuck with on that album is Cream. I don't get Cream. I don't like that shit. Other than that, bro, that 21C in Delta.
Yeah. That shit is crazy.
She's a Delta bitch, not the one with the pyramids. You got something that I'm trying to experience. What? That nigga was going in. I mean, he's not a nigga, but that motherfucker was going in.
No, he's a nigga. Just because you white don't make you not a nigga. You can't be saying it in the public like that, but you still a nigga. Don't get it fucked up.
That first song, Rendezvous, too, that shit was popping. That Rendezvous, that shit was fire.
I don't know the names of the songs because, as I said, I got in the car and it was playing, and you know, we riding and it was playing, and it was just like, yo, this shit is kind of hard.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Whole vibe. So shout out to.
Speaking of songs, I got to play my Fuck Donald Trump this past week. Now I mean, rolling in the bass, and it was who could say something? Nobody. Hey.
In flames. That nigga's gone. He's gone, and he went down in flames.
Did not care at all.
Ooh,
that shit was fire.
That's spicy. Hey. That's spicy.
Hey, but he gave out them pardons.
He really did.
Yo, why did he pardon Kodak Black?
I have no idea, bro.
I knew it was coming.
Why?
Why? I knew it was coming.
Why?
Because Kodak. Actually, if I have to jump out here to say, he really did make a solid case for himself on paper, because you in prison, you getting harassed. They were damn near, it was doing all types of weird shit to him, like damn near putting fingers in his butt. Like what kind of crazy wild ass shit they got? What prison are you in, sir? But
normal one?
A prison?
Normal one? A normal prison?
No. I'm talking about just on the. I know they do that when they're searching for contraband and everything like that. But on a given Tuesday, what am I talking about? I've never been in prison. But on a given Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm out here trying to take a nap, and you got the damn guards coming up, bend over. Like what? I'm sure there's a protocol that they're supposed to follow that they didn't follow when they was fucking with them in. Let alone, they was really giving them a hard time in there. Like even if he was being a dick or whatever, like you're still. When you doing the job, or you're supposed to be servicing whatever the fuck, protecting prisoners and shit, that ain't the get down. And then he ain't got a rabbi and shit. So what is he? He's a Jew now, maybe. Yeah,
he is Jewish. He did officially convert to Judaism.
Judaism, yeah. Well, I love Jewish people, so shout out to the Jews.
That's a very smart thing to say in today's society.
Yeah, no. This is a Jew podcast.
This is 100% a non-anti-Semite podcast.
Yeah, no. This is a Jew nigga. I celebrated Hanukkah. I'm having a bar mitzvah even at 32 years old. Like all that.
Wait
shit.
a second.
Yeah.
So you are Drake, is what you've been trying to tell us.
Ooh, man. You know, if I was in front of you right now, we'd have to shoot the fade for that. We have to shoot the fade for that.
Look, all I'm saying.
How dare you? How dare you?
I want y'all to know this man pardoned like 30 people before he got out. Like,
yeah,
no, 100.
That's what presidents do.
Like, a lot.
Yeah, I think legitimately he pardoned 100 people.
And
like,
one of them was
crazy.
Harry O, founder of Death Row Records, that they try to cut out on the background or whatever, and leave it to my favorite rapper, coon ass Snoop. That's my favorite rapper of all time, coon ass Snoop, to be riding on Trump all 4 years to turn around and at him to say thank you, real Donald Trump. Like, nigga, what the fuck is going on?
All right, this is how I see this. I believe, and I think this is controversial in today's society, that you can like people for certain actions and dislike them for other actions that they do. You know what I'm saying? I think it is okay to, not like a person who does racist things, or, I'm trying to think of some good examples of, all right, Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy Hilfiger 100% says, I don't like black people wearing my clothes. 100%. He would just plain out said that. I don't want black people wearing my clothes. That's not what I wear my clothes for. But I do like that Tommy Hilfiger does give a lot of money to charities for underprivileged people living in different countries that's not getting food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like Tommy Hilfiger for that shit, but I can appreciate and say, this is a good thing that he is doing this for. So I think you can like somebody for certain actions and dislike them for other actions, and, just kind of be neutral about that person. You don't have to completely like somebody or completely dislike somebody. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you was going to say something controversial.
I mean, it is controversial because either you cancel or you're not in today's society.
Nah, today's society, first of all, niggas
That's
always...
in today's social media society. Like,
yeah, and we don't even know if they're real. Like, niggas be whole life on Twitter arguing with bots. Like, get the fuck out of here. How you arguing with a nigga that ain't got no real profile picture? It's a goddamn anime character.
They got an anime.
You will argue with a computer, son.
That's why I never argue with people on Twitter, on Facebook. I ain't got time for that shit, man.
Arguing with a server. Like,
Server out there computing, like, what's the next answer that they need to put out and shit?
But
oh my God.
To your point, I say that because to your point, like, I totally agree. Especially the structure of what it is now and everything like that. You could be like the concept of racism is real, and a lot of white people don't even realize how they are contributors. Because I can't think of a better word right now. Wholeheartly. So, but at the same time, for us, being that we're in this country is founded on racist ideals. Black people have to get. I think about black people is that we really need to get to this money at this point. And then from the money on, you start running down everything else that it would take to build a community and everything like that. But it's hard to build a community if you ain't got no money or a trade or whatever it is that you need to get the resources that you need. So with that being said, if white racist people have all the resources, I'm not saying that you need to be up there shucking and jiving, but I'm always willing to break bread with racist people to get to where I need to. You have to know how to finesse the ones that's calling you a nigger to your advantage. So
you do wholeheartedly.
I'm not saying take the outright overt disrespect. I'm not saying somebody should come and spit in your face and turn the other cheek and everything like that. But for the ones that, for like the little white girls that like to talk about some shit being ghetto and everything, that's racism. And you need to know how to still finesse her out of some money, however it means you need to get it. Maybe I'm a pimp in real life. I don't know.
Oh wow. This man right here.
Nah, but that sounds like something Touchman would do. But
Whoa. Back in the day, it sounded like something I would do.
True.
Hey man, at one point you gonna have to really get on here and defend yourself because niggas get on here week after week and be taking hard right hook after hard right hook, and you be sitting there, you take it to the chin, but nah, nigga, I need for you to get up here and explain yourself one day to let niggas
I'm
know.
gonna be like Conor McGregor and just take that L.
You gonna take that L every day?
Yeah,
every week.
Day, like he took it last night. You got beat the fuck up
Again.
He got beat the fuck up, bro.
Again.
He came out the locker room. He came out the locker room in his suit with a crutch.
That man was limping. Hard, boy.
That boy told me he broke my leg.
I feel like the last four times I've seen McGregor, 3 of them was him getting his ass beat, and he's still up here talking shit like he won.
Bro, he got beat up.
Nigga,
that shit's so sad. He look like a shell of himself. Like, I don't know. He just looked bad. Like, he was bald headed. He looked like he was sick or some shit. I don't know.
He didn't age.
Yeah.
Niggas don't realize his heyday was 6 years ago. Time has moved. Moved.
Yeah. He out of his prime. That's just the truth. He out of his prime, and then he made that boxing money. And that UFC money don't hit the same no more, boy. You made $46 million. That $2 million, $3 million for the UFC. That shit don't hit the same no more, boy.
Yeah,
fuck all that.
But he up there challenging Khabib, talking about, this sounds like you want to fight. I'm like, Khabib beat your ass without breaking a sweat the last time.
He whooped your ass and then he whooped the rest of your people ass in the crowd. Like, he jumped over that fence and started. He's like, I'm trying to beat y'all ass.
He was ready.
I want this smoke.
He was about it. Khabib was 100% all about it. He took the suspension on the chin, no problem. He said, fuck these motherfuckers.
People livelihoods and ideals and their family and shit, bro. Like, you can't do all of that.
Punk ass Dana White was over there trying to baby and protect Conor McGregor because he's for whatever reason, he's still a draw. But I'm like, I didn't even bother to watch that fight last night.
I didn't either. But as soon as I saw it on like whatchamacallit, somebody posted the Shannon Sharp face on Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Laying down. Bro, it was a 2 minute and 43 second fight on Twitter. They was like, I paid $70 for 2 minutes and 43 seconds. He got beat the fuck up.
Did you? I'm trying to figure out who expected McGregor to win last night, because I didn't.
What you mean? All the white people in America. What do you mean?
AFN,
just like when they
free.
expected him to fucking beat Floyd Mayweather, all these white
Exactly.
people in America was going hard for him. Bro, I was so mad. I was like, so y'all gonna go for this man that's from Ireland, he's Irish, whatever, I don't care where he's from. Y'all gonna go for this man harder than y'all gonna go for an American, but just because he's black? Alright,
he looks
y'all.
white.
That's when I was done with Conor McGregor. I was like, he was alright after that. He was alright before that, but I was like, oh, yeah, I'm done. Like, nah, fuck all that.
Because McGregor looks white, so he can pass as white. So we just gonna go for him because that's how that shit works.
Yeah, bro, that shit was wild, bro.
I made money off that fight too, bitches.
Hey,
100% betted on McGregor getting. He didn't get knocked out, so I put on a stoppage of the fight because I knew they wasn't gonna let him get knocked out. Made money on Moldova, bitches. Also,
he was gonna get hit.
I need to start betting myself. Shit.
Watch the fight on AFN for free, bitches.
Yeah, he get all of the hoes for free. Everything over there for free.
I was on watch. It sucked, but it doesn't matter. Nonetheless, watch the fight for free. Oh, you know what else I watched? I watched some college basketball. I have not been watching college basketball, but
I haven't watched either.
Legitimately, I do have a question because I'm watching college basketball. I'm looking at all these players and shit, and I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers not getting like the shine they used to. Like it used to be about college basketball. Once you balled out in college basketball, then you went to the NBA. People knew your name already. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not that. It's just not like that anymore. Like the game is changing. So let's say you had a son. All right, he's a top 50 ESPN recruit. What are you gonna let him do? Are you telling him are you advising him like, hey, I think you should go to college, go to a big name school, ball out for 2 years, a year, go to the NBA, or you think he should go play overseas? Or do you think he should just go straight to the G League and get it popping from there? Like, what do you suggest for your son, top 50 ESPN recruit?
Take that section.
So I got 3 answers for each section of that, right? So I'm not gonna tell him to go overseas if it don't help his game. Like, the best players from overseas come here to play in the G League and try to get to the NBA. So if he wanted to go to the G League and play, that would be cool. But I wouldn't let him go overseas and play because it doesn't make sense to me. Because the overseas is a trap. Like a lot of people get stuck overseas playing.
Okay.
A lot of people, and they stay over there, and then they go. Some people go play in Mexico and all this other stuff. But that's different. But college, if he wanted to go to college, because a lot of players that are really good, I'd say the top 20, top 25, go to college to build their brand. Like if you go to college, build your brand. Bro, you better go to college and show the fuck out. Like, if that's what we doing, you going to college to show out, like, and I'm not gonna be one of those parents. Like, I want you to get your education. Like, I want you to get your education. It's a thing, but this college has you there to show out, and you can always make it to a point to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get my college degree after this, or I'm gonna do it while I'm still pursuing. Because there's always opportunity and time to get your college degree. There's only a certain amount of time you got to chase this dream of going to the NBA. And doing certain things, like
yeah, I agree.
That's big facts. Like I understand that certain stuff happened, like with Greg Oden. That was just
the
tragic.
Knees.
Like it happened, but Mance is going back to school. He get his degree, but like he could have did stuff with the money that could have kept him from being where he is in this position now. And that would be another thing that I would have to teach my kid. Like, hey, you're gonna get this money, but you're gonna get this money smartly and invest it and do certain stuff with it to make sure the longevity of it. You have the longevity of the money. So that's my answer for all of that.
I agree with you with that that overseas thing. I wasn't even thinking about it like that, but you did make a solid point because before you said that, I wasn't even there. Honestly, didn't they just change the rules for the G League now to where they can come out of high school?
You can come straight out of high school and go straight to the G League now.
Yeah.
With that going on, I would suggest that because as a college graduate, I will tell you that college to a degree is a scam. So who gives a fuck? You out there risking your injury for what? You might as well go. If you're trying to get to the NBA, you might as well go to a NBA made product, the G League or whatever. Mm-hmm. Get that NBA attention, coaching, or better. If you can get in there, and they giving out 6-figure salaries.
Yes, they are. Yes,
so
they are.
You know, in the grand scheme of things, sure, you want to get your Giannis Antetokounmpo, $250 million. I know 150, but for whatever round numbers, yeah. $250 million, everything like that. But you have to get to that part right there. I don't know how niggas get to this point. I don't know how $50,000 niggas are like, oh man, I wouldn't go there and take 100. Like, yes, you would. Shut up.
Yes, the fuck you would.
I don't know why you would.
The fuck you would.
The fuck
double
you
your
would.
money? What?
Yeah, go in there, get your 6 figures. If you go in there, play the G League for 5 years, and then it's over, and all you made was $100,000 each year and everything, you did good for yourself. Especially if you stack your chips up. Tell niggas all the time. I've read the Richest Man in Babylon. I saved 10%. Actually, I just upped it. I saved 20% of everything that comes in the checking account. That's from NetPay. I saved 20%. So yeah, that's the answer. G League. If not, if you really have it wholeheartedly that you want to go to college and everything like that, do it. And don't have me around because I'm telling you to break every rule there is. You take the booster money, you take the car, you take the house, you trade the memorabilia. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not saying that I agree with anything that is being said right now.
I do,
but
it's not a law. It's an NCAA rule. It's not a law.
Yeah, true.
If that's the case.
I know this. But
if that's the case, Terrell Pryor would have never made it to the NFL after that whole shit happened to him. Sorry for talking about it.
No, you.
I mean, for me, I just, it was just, I had to think about it because you have seen like a big boom of overseas players, Luka Doncic, even LaMelo Ball going overseas and playing, Giannis Antetokounmpo. All these players came from overseas. They played, definitely they were teenagers playing though, and they were playing with grown men. And I think that's what made it so now that they are 21, 22, they're able to play at such a high level. So I see where you're coming from, and I didn't know let me not. Well, I just didn't do research on people getting stuck overseas. Like, I didn't know that was a thing. Like, people out here just getting stuck overseas and not being able to make it to the NBA. I just thought, like, you know, it happened to some people. It doesn't happen to some people, but regardless, you still get to make the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I follow like 3 or 4 people on Instagram. They used to play on the Cavs team with LeBron or whatever, and then they went back overseas. Like Norris Cole, he went overseas. He's still stuck over there. What's that boy name? He had dreads, but he went back. I forgot. And then Mario went back over there for a while. Amari Stoudemire was over there for a little bit. Like,
but see,
and those are kind of big names. Like, imagine all the little guys that got stuck over there that we don't even know.
But to that point, I was about to say overseas tends to be like a good thing for a fallback plan. So, like, if your NBA career, because, like, you got to think about what happened with Amari Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire got injured, and he was pretty much done as far as it's probably you've named these dudes that are not like big factors. It'd be one thing if let's say for the sake of it, let's say Kawhi. If Kawhi went overseas or whatever, he'd be hard pressed to get stuck over there right now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Amari Stoudemire in 05, 06, even him getting to the Knicks, getting stuck out there, but he got stuck well past the prime and after all the injuries and stuff like that. Norris Cole was never going to be more than what he was and everything like that. Same thing with Mario Chalmers. Sorry, it just wasn't going to happen. So for them, it's probably better that they're overseas still getting the money. Hell, isn't Marbury like a god in China right now?
Yeah, he is. He got like statues and shit in China.
Absolutely.
And everybody knows the story about how he went out, how he fell out with the Knicks, and everything just went sour with his relationship with the NBA. So it's a great fallback plan. I don't know if that's initially what you want to do, but then you have because the closest examples as far as like American players that go overseas would be right now we have Melo, but then you also had Brandon Jennings years back. He went to Italy.
He went to Italy and balled out. He balled out in Italy.
And then it worked out for him because he had a good year and a half, 2 years of really balling in the league, and then he disappeared.
Yep.
And who's to say that he goes to college and balls out like that with the higher level of competition? So it's all about where you land at, and that finesse the situation to work out the best for you. But
this is very true. Okay. So we're gonna talk about the top two, the top under 24.
Yes,
cats in the NBA
because people,
I got a whole list.
I just couldn't tell you who my number one was, and I was trying so hard to figure this out.
I can tell you who my number one is.
Who your number one?
Wait. This list is the top.
Under 24 basketball
top
players.
Under 24 basketball players in the NBA.
I didn't make no list. I gotta go. Y'all go. I'm gonna see if I can.
I'm naming people. I'm gonna tell you my top one, and then I'm gonna name the rest of the players that I got.
Okay.
Because my top one is Luka, of course.
Oh yeah.
Luka's number one, and then I got under that. I got Jason Tatum. I got Jamal Murray. I got Ja. I got Donovan Mitchell. I got Trae Young. These aren't in any sort of order. I got Trae Young, Bam Adebayo, and then Shy Glizzy, baby.
All right.
Solid list.
All right. So my problem was I didn't hear no Zion in there.
I'm not putting Zion in. Zion didn't even play the whole season yet. I can't do that.
Fair. That's fair. Don't act like that. That's fair.
That's facts.
I get what you're saying, but the man averaging 25 points.
That's this year. This year just started. They 9-10 games in.
He was averaging 25 points last year when he played too.
He played 30 games.
10 games.
He played.
All right. But yeah, Luka number one. I agree with that. Luka number one for me.
Luka's number one out of all those, because that's pretty much the list that I could come up with too. Luka's number one out of all of them.
Yes. Number two is Trae Young. Number two is Trae Young. I'm telling you,
my
man Trae Young balling out. My man Trae Young is balling out. He was balling out last year. My man Trae Young is balling out, and people gonna learn to respect that name. Number three, I got Ja Morant.
That's
you put him over Jason Tatum?
Look,
you put both of them over Jason Tatum?
Look, Jason Tatum's number 4. That's
I
Jason
still got
Tatum's
an
number
issue.
4.
I still got an issue with the fact that y'all ain't brought up the name yet. 4 deep. But keep going. I want you
My
to
man
finish
number
before
5 is Devin Booker because Devin Booker is a dog.
Wow. Is he
Devin
under
Booker
25?
is 20. No, he's not under 25.
What's he?
He's 20.
Is he 25? Oh, he might be 25.
We said under 24.
We said 24.
He's,
but he might-
he's 24. We said under 24. He's 24.
I say 24 and under. That counts. That counts.
If we say 20, okay, all right. I got to put Devin Booker on my list then. I said under 24. That's what I was.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I just wanted the young players in the league. You know, people's going to, like, you know, a couple years from now, really going to be superstars and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well then, yeah, Devin Booker probably, like, real life, probably number 2. Shit.
I mean,
They
I
should
just
bump down.
I just put him up. I just didn't put him as high because he is that 24. He about to hit that. You know, he got less potential, less age for growth at this age limit. If that makes sense, you know, like an option. We got time for growth. He got less time for growth in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he number 5. I still think he a dog. I still think I got a Devin Booker jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man is a demon on the court, but he just got less time for growth before he hit that 24 age. Where Ja, where Zion, where Luka, you know, he still got time before he even hit that 24 yet. I'm telling you.
Why y'all disrespecting Spider like that?
I put Donovan Mitchell on mine.
Look,
You put him low on yours, and then he
No,
started running
I
down
know.
numbers
The only
of 5. Why y'all
two that I
disrespecting
gave
Spider
numbers.
like that?
No. The only 2 I gave numbers to was Luka and Devin Booker. Everybody else, I just put them in my list of those are the top players that is under this age.
Yeah. All right. Well, your friend over here was running down numbers, and
Look.
Spider was nowhere near.
Look, I'm not saying he not good. By no means am I saying Donovan Mitchell's not good. Donovan Mitchell is good. Donovan
Let the
Mitchell,
bullshit roll.
bro. It's just he's just not a superstar to me. Like, he not gonna be like. I think he gonna be a good player. I think he gonna be an all-star. I think he gonna be multiple all-star games, no problem. He just don't got that it factor to me, man. Like, it's just
Personality.
I think it's just the way that you see him play the game. That's what I think.
I think maybe that's what it is. He in Utah. I don't be watching them games that much. You know, I don't be watching
But the
Utah.
man be dropping buckets. Last night he was the youngest player to hit 300 threes.
Damn.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to watch Utah games if they don't show them nationally.
Yeah.
And they don't
That's
show.
true.
They don't show.
That's
them games
true.
nationally. But he be balling, and I know
He be balling. Because
And
last
he was-
that,
he was
that
in the
duel
news
last year
because,
was nice.
He was in the news or in the headlines because Shaq kind of got at him.
Yo, that was wild. I was like, Shaq, Shaq been bad disrespectful to a lot of young players. And that shit kind of annoying, bro. Like, come on now, Shaq. Like, stop doing that. Talking about, I just want you to be better, so I had to tell you to your face. What? Shaq? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, chill out, bro.
I didn't think it was that. I didn't think it was that bad. And honestly, niggas have to also remember that they're on a TV show.
Yeah,
So
true.
there's going to be a lot of theatrics when it comes to you got to know when the theatrics is on and everything like that. Because this statement wasn't really that bad. I like you. I want you to take it to the next level.
He said, no. He said, but I don't know if you can take it to that next level. But I wanted to tell you to see if you can. Bro, I would have been like, hey, you better save that for Chuck.
That's entertainment.
Fuck outta here.
It's entertainment, my guy. We got to put the sauce on it we got to entertain the crowd. That's all I'm saying.
All the extra shit that you be doing for Chuck, man. Shut your whole line down. Hey, my PR person would have a field day. Like, he wouldn't be able to. Hey, I'd be paying him too much to keep me out of trouble. That wouldn't be good.
I know.
It would not be good. Nope. Couldn't do it, bro. But yeah, I think Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray to me.
I was just about to say.
I think they're like the same type of player to me.
Jamal Murray.
Murray and Donovan Mitchell, they the same player.
I was going to ask y'all opinion on Jamal Murray, but Jamal Murray is not a top 5 in that list to me.
No, I don't. I agree with that.
Because Jamal Murray has a tendency; he can disappear in a heartbeat, and you wondering where'd he go? And
he just get lucky because he got Nikola Jokic with him. That's the only reason.
And I personally think Jamal Murray is extremely corny. If niggas forgot what he put on his IG Live last year, that was some weak ass shit right there.
That was weak. That was real weak.
What are we referencing to? I don't know. Referring to. I don't know.
He was getting some yacht, some top, some fellatio. He was being serviced by some blonde haired chick while they was on shutdown for the pandemic.
Yeah,
and he put the gruesome footage on his IG Live. And it's like, nigga, why are you didn't do that like by accident, nigga? Why are you even doing that? I get recording the chick, but I don't subscribe to sharing footage, nudes with the homies and everything like that. You recording the chick, that's for you, my guy. She letting you do that, she working you and everything. Like, keep that on the tuck for yourself. Only thing that niggas need to know, if you want to express anything at all, is that I got the footage. Just know I got the footage and you never gonna see it. And if I say I got the footage, I ain't lying. But I don't even give niggas that much.
I think I agree with everything you just said, but the person that I have to be extremely disrespectful to, because in just the amount of time that I have seen him play, I know we just gotta. I'm just gonna gloss over this real quick, but Ben Simmons, bro. Ben Simmons just not gotten any better since he got in the league, bro.
Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him.
Ben Simmons has not gotten any type better since he got in the league, bro. Like,
they should have traded him for James Harden.
I mean, for real, bro.
They should have.
He not you can't. He and Embiid are not gonna be able to be on the same team. They are legitimately not helping each other being on the same team whatsoever.
Hell no, that shit trash.
Because he can't score anything. And in an offensive based game, we've been watching the Nets run around here not playing any defense whatsoever.
Zero amounts of defense. Zero amounts of defense.
In an offensively sound game, he does not fit. Ben Simmons would have worked in the 90s when niggas played defense.
He'd been great.
When niggas had real point guards and everybody wasn't averaging 20 points in the league, feeling all nice about each other. Now, we need points on the board. Niggas ain't playing defense. We need, as a team, you should probably be putting up 130 points a game in today's climate, because niggas ain't playing defense.
And that's what's crazy. Niggas ain't playing defense. He can't get no points. Like,
no points. They leaving you wide open on purpose now, and you out there looking like me on the court, bro. Get your ass off.
Get your ass back on the motherfucking bitch, boy. But nah, for real, man. People be saying Ben Simmons he gonna make this jump. He gonna make the jump. He gonna turn the corner. No, bro. No, he's not.
That's the same shit they say about Karl Anthony Towns. Look at that chump ass motherfucker.
Ha!
Whoa! I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, chump ass. What? Look here. Jimmy Butler said it. He is what Jimmy said he is. A bitch. That's
a bitch. You niggas need me. That nigga Jimmy showed up. You know what? Because your ass would be Jimmy Butler if you was in the league. Because that nigga
Yes, he would. He would.
That nigga got his team, and he showed up to practice, and was like, "I'm taking all the 12th Street. But who's the worst player on the team? I want him and the next 4 up, or the next 3 up." And he went out there and whooped them niggas' asses in practice and told them, "You motherfuckers need me." They had that nigga shipped out the next night. They sent his ass right to Philly.
You gotta get rid of him, bro.
Y'all niggas suck. Y'all niggas trash.
All these number 1 picks around here, y'all booty.
Y'all trash as fuck.
Hey, you know what? They proved us up until this point. They proved them right. Cat is overrated. Andrew Wiggins is down there doing what? Besides stinking up the place. Curry been out here balling. And he's being held back by Wiggins.
You can't get no help from Wiggins.
He can't get him or Oubre.
Bro, I told you Oubre was trash. I've been saying Oubre was trash.
Oubre need to stop shooting threes today. They need to take his 3-point privileges away. He need to stop shooting threes, bro. That shit.
I think he only made like 2 out of like 21. Yeah.
No, it's like 2 out of 36, bro. Shit is bad.
2 out of 50.
Well, let me tell you the craziest stat I heard about this shit. If Kelly Oubre stopped shooting threes, if Kelly Oubre would have shot no threes the entire time he's playing the Golden State Warriors, they'd be the number 1 3-point shooting team in the league.
Damn. Nigga, you suck.
That nigga trash.
That man ass, bro.
What you doing behind? Get in front of that line.
But he's not. I believe he's an alright defender, though. I think he's a good defender. His offensive game is just not. It's not it.
Yeah, he's not a 3-and-D player. He is a defensive player, and you need to play some defense and dunk on people. Keep doing that, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, what happened? When did riddle me this? When did the mid-range shot become such a problem for people?
Bro, I have no idea. And they make it seem like it's so hard to take a mid range, but they make it so easy to take a deep ass 3-pointer. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Ignorant. You know what? And I blame Curry because
I mean, you
Curry
have to.
went out there.
You have to.
He made it hot. Like, he made
that
it
was
hot.
the problem though, is that if I were a coach, I would be sick of Curry. Niggas like Curry used to get sat down because it's like, even if he did make it, it's like, nigga, you hot dog, you showboating and everything like that. The problem is that he kept making the damn shot.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the problem.
But you have no business.
No.
But you have no business being right in front of the half court line, pulling up wide open just because of the sake of it. But then the next thing you know, the nigga has 35 points, and it's like, what do you tell that nigga? And then you see that everybody else, it translated down. Everybody think they can be Curry, and Curry's Curry. Ray Allen's Ray Allen. Reggie Miller's Reggie Miller. Bird is Bird. Oubre, sit your ass down.
Oubre ain't never had over a 35% from the 3-point line in his whole NBA career. Let that sink in.
Damn.
35% and lower for his entire career.
And he loves shooting threes. He
not
loves
just stop
shooting threes.
He need to let that part of his game go.
Immediately.
Bro, he's trash. Like, this was another thing. What veteran? What veteran do you think doesn't get enough props, but for his play or whatever?
My number one of that is Bradley Beal. I think Bradley Beal is a fucking phenomenal player. I think Bradley Beal is a very complete player in today's NBA. Look, I'm telling you, Bradley Beal was not getting no type of props until John Wall went down, bro. And Bradley Beal been balling for a while, bro.
But he can't win it by himself, though.
He never gonna win it by himself. That was the whole point. Like Klay Thompson would
win
never
it with John Wall either.
John Wall not that good.
Oh,
and I'm from North Carolina.
He's speaking facts.
I'm from NC. John Wall was balling out of Kentucky. Man was going off. Don't get me wrong. And then John Wall was doing the John Wall when he first got to Washington. I was like, all right, this man gonna ball out. But that man is like De'Aaron Fox. He fast as shit and don't do shit else. Okay, cool. You fast in the court. You're not getting no steals with it. Okay, yeah, you come out, you do a couple dunks. Yeah, you get 23 points. Are you winning games? Are you winning games? Is your team going to the playoffs? Is your team making it past the first round? No, they not. John Wall, you're trash. It is what it is. It's okay. Everybody can't be good.
Made it to the playoffs. I don't think they made it to the playoffs, bro.
He was banging dog or rips. I can't remember. What was he doing in that video, that wild-ass video past summer when he was set tripping?
I think he was banging blood.
Bloods, yeah.
Now I gotta look it up.
Yeah, he was definitely banging. He always do that on the court, though. Like, if y'all notice, he always be doing that shit.
If you know where he's from, he ain't got no business. But I guess you can get money and start gang banging. Hell, I ain't never.
Yeah, Chris Brown do it.
Life.
Chris Brown do it all the time.
Right? I can't help but to shake my fingers like a big peace sign, and I don't gang bang.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
But now niggas gonna tell me.
But I think my vet. This is one that's already retired though. Mine is Manu Ginobili. I don't think he gets enough credit.
No, fuck that. Manu Ginobili got a whole documentary about him. Fuck that. Manu Ginobili. That's
because he retired, and then like I'm talking about during.
What you mean? This man was getting all-star selections.
He was.
So was Bradley Beal.
No, Bradley Beal has gotten stubbed multiple times from the all-star selection.
Yeah. That's because Bradley Beal doesn't deserve them.
Oh, hot take. So who do you think deserves it? Who do you think deserves this covenant spot we talking about? Because Manu Ginobili does not. Manu Ginobili got his flowers while he was alive.
I still need
more time. While he was in the league.
When he got his flowers when he was in the league. He got MVP. Did he get MVP of a fucking series? He got goddamn. Nah, he didn't start a lot.
I think he did get Finals MVP one year.
Bro, he got Finals MVP. I'm pretty sure.
Verify that shit now.
People knew what Manu Ginobili could do if he got into the game. You know what I'm saying? He was the perfect six man because he would easily be a starter on any other fucking team.
Ginobili.
No, he didn't get it. They gave it to Kevin Durant. I mean, Tim Duncan. In 2005, they gave it to Tim Duncan.
Whatever. We know he deserved it. What I'm saying is, no problem whatsoever. Manu Ginobili has got his flowers. People know Manu Ginobili is one of the best 6 men to ever play the game of basketball. Ever.
Man, I'm still thinking. I have not come up with the person that I feel like is underrated or doesn't get the credit that they should.
Crawford.
Jamal Crawford?
Jamal Crawford is a great ISO individual player, but that's why his ass only comes off the bench. That shit is hot in the second string when we need a spark plug and everything like that. But nigga, you gotta pass the ball.
Yes. Well, that's why James Harden need to go back to coming off the bench.
No.
Yes.
That'll never happen.
James Harden need to go back to... Bro, this man James Harden went 1 for 16 last night. Nah, was it 6? It was 1 for 6. I think he went like 1 for 6. Shit was bad. Anyways, man had 8 points, 1 for 6. How'd he get 8 points, Session?
The foul line, baby.
Right.
The foul line, baby. It's an art, baby.
Yeah, he went 1. No, my bad. I think he went 1 for 8 and missed 6 threes or some shit like that. Shit was crazy. It was a crazy stat line. I was like, this is terrible.
I was upset when they beat us.
He's too inefficient. Oh, y'all didn't win that game? I thought that shit went down to the wire.
It did. They won by 3.
That shit went down to the wire.
Yeah, it was a good game though. They won by 4. They came back to take it away, but it was what it was. Like,
I mean,
Kyrie, they can't play with all of them, bro. It's not gonna work.
Y'all also didn't have Jimmy either. It was just Bam really just going off on motherfuckers.
Bam had 41 going in on them, boy. I was like, yo, bro, and I feel like Andre Iguodala need to retire.
Yes, it's that time.
I don't understand why he's still playing basketball.
It's that time.
It's really annoying. He taking a spot on my team. Get Andre Iguodala out of here, bro. Like last year in the finals, when I was watching him play in the finals, bro, like they was leaving this man open and he would not pull the jumper. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. Like, you pissing me off.
You remember
Session, they were never going to win. They never had a shot at winning the finals.
I know we weren't going to win, but still.
Y'all remember when that man was in Philadelphia and they was calling him the new Allen Iverson? He was the new AI?
Yeah. I do. What an insult to Iguodala. Like, God.
Oh, wow. You being extra right now. That's crazy.
Nah, actually, it's funny that
Iggy has championships, but
what there was so follow me. I just popped up with my player, which was Chauncey Billups, and it was pretty much an extension for me. But it was an extension for me to shit on AI. But you gave me a whole nother angle to shit on AI, so I appreciate it. I always go back to the fact that Melo, another overrated career.
Big facts.
Carmelo Anthony, yeah. Carmelo Anthony is not NBA Hall of Famer. So if he gets into the Basketball Hall of Fame, it's strictly for what he did on the collegiate level with Syracuse. But everybody knows Melo's struggles and coming to the playoffs and everything like that. And people want to, look at me crazy because I've said it a few times in the past year. But, we can look and see what Melo and the Nuggets were doing when they had Allen Iverson on the team. And we can literally see the impact that Chauncey Billups came through and had on that team. Melo went from first round in the playoffs to pretty much being a couple games out of the finals thanks to Trevor Ariza. Really, Trevor Ariza was the one that saved us because the Nuggets that year were giving, though Kobe was balling, it still wasn't enough.
They was giving y'all buckets. They was giving y'all buckets.
And Trevor Ariza in back-to-back games and clutch plays came through and stole the ball on the inbound. And that's really the only reason why. But you can see the direct impact of what an Allen Iverson does and what a Chauncey Billups does. Also, if I'm to give Poole as time goes on and everything like that, I would also like to throw in a Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd doesn't get the just due or props. Fucking triple-double king that he is. Would the triple-double matter? Because everybody gets triple-doubles now. Before
I agree.
He was cranking out them shits when it was actually hard and difficult to do. and is a pure point guard, top 5 point guard, maybe top 3 point guard the game has ever seen.
But is everybody getting a triple-double with blocks, though?
Hakeem?
Clint Capella just
Clint
did it.
Capella did it.
Oh, did he?
Yes,
Yes.
he did. And he
I
happened to play in
beat
Atlanta
people.
now, too.
Oh, he does with Trae Young, yes.
He does happen to play in Atlanta with Trae Young now. You know,
No, he got a triple-double with blocks. I know Harden and them over there looking like...
They traded that
Y'all
man
said,
for nothing.
Damn.
They traded that man
this-
for nothing.
And then traded Harden because they was listening to Harden dumbass. They were like, "Oh, we don't need a big man to play against anybody. We can do small ball." I'm like, all right.
But ain't the NFL playoffs, ain't the AFC NFC championship this week?
Yeah, both
It
of them
is.
today.
It is today.
Both today.
And I think I will go ahead and say it again. No problem. I think the Buffalo Bills go ahead and pull out this win on the Kansas City Chiefs. I was super, happy about my bet and my pick when I saw the boy Pat Mahomes go down. Not wishing no injuries on nobody, but he happened to go down, and I thought maybe he wasn't going to be back for the game. I was like, oh yeah, he got this in the bag. He will be back. He has passed concussion protocol, so Pat Mahomes will be in attendance and playing in the game. I still think Josh Allen and that boy Stephon Diggs. I still think that Buffalo defense. I think they can pull it out. I think they got this win.
So do the Buffalo Bills actually have a shot in not being cursed and winning one finally?
Winning a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Nah, they're not gonna win a Super Bowl, bro.
Nah, I don't know if they win the Super Bowl.
If
Is he
the
still-
Kansas City Chiefs win, they'll win the Super Bowl. But if the Bills go and they got to play Rodgers or Tom Brady, they losing, bro. They losing.
Oh, you're saying either one. It don't matter.
Yeah. No, they probably gonna lose.
Where the Super
Is
Bowl at
Brady-
this year?
Shit, I don't even know.
I just need to know if it's in the cold. If it's in the cold, I never want to play Brady in the cold.
I feel like WWE mentioned this, and I want to say it's in Tampa Bay.
Oh, no way. The Super Bowl's in
I
Tampa
think it's
Bay?
So, because WrestleMania is in
It's in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, WrestleMania is in Tampa Bay, and they happen to. I remember having to mention that it's the same site as where the Super Bowl was.
That
So,
would be crazy. That would be crazy if Tom Brady got to play that Super Bowl in Tampa Bay.
In his last Super Bowl
really?
ever. In his last Super Bowl ever.
That boy not retired after this.
That boy need to retire. That man is old.
For what? That man just look.
That man is
balling.
old.
That man balling.
it sounds like he's still out there balling. And
He is.
yeah,
He was top 5 in passing yards this year.
I think Tampa Bay beats Packers. It's going to be cold in Green Bay. And generally, I would say I would pick Aaron Rodgers over anybody just because they're cold. But he's playing the master of the cold because, as Tom Brady said himself, my mind doesn't slow down in the cold, but they bodies do. So
they bodies do.
So
They bodies do. I was like,
the
ooh.
master of the cold, you playing him in the cold, you playing him with some good ass receivers, with a defense that's been playing good all year. Well, not all year, but they've been playing good recently. Let me state that. They've been playing good recently.
They just need to be playing good recently and keep that momentum. But I just don't think the Packers defense is good enough.
And that's
to play
what I'm
against-
thinking.
for
Yeah.
Tom against Tom. Like, bro, like Aaron Rodgers can hit a couple of good plays, but you didn't see like last week. I don't think the Packers are supposed to win that game, bro. They dropped a whole bunch of they did a whole bunch of suspect plays and open balls they dropped. Like, you can't do that against Tom and them, bro. Not in the playoffs. That
who did
playoffs.
he play?
Who did Green Bay play?
Yeah, last week.
Who did Green Bay play?
No, they didn't play the Saints because the Buccaneers played the Saints. They played. That was a good game though. Watching.
Tom Brady didn't play.
I think that's Drew Brees' last game.
Them niggas
Oh,
said
yeah.
somebody got up on the
No
show I
doubt.
listened to it said that Tom Brady and the Bucks put Drew Brees out to pasture and he's done. And I
Man,
was
they played-
like,
they played-
damn.
Bro, they played the Rams. Like, you
I
can do
thought
that. You can do that against the Rams and win. Like, whatever.
I thought the Rams were nice.
Nah, Jared Goff been way too suspect. Jared, they need
And
somebody
they
to really
didn't
steer
have,
that ship.
What's that other receiver? They didn't have their receiver. Like, they had Robert Woods, but they didn't have the other one that does all the dirty work.
Who was the running back I'm thinking of that everybody was going Google Gaga over like a couple years ago? Didn't the Rams have like this running back that was
tell me
like?
you talking about Todd Gurley.
You talking about Todd Gurley?
Gurley.
He played for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, they put him in the Atlanta Falcons. But yeah, he was balling. He was balling like a motherfucker playing for the Rams. Yeah.
Okay. Hey. My bad.
That's funny as shit. He was like, yeah, man. They have a. I'm like, running back. I'm like, wait a minute, what running back he talking about? Because they had Todd Gurley, and Todd Gurley was a monster. So I don't know what running back he talking about right now.
That's what I said a couple years ago. I could have swore because. As I said, you can't hit the timeline. Certain names just pop up when they're like trending.
Yeah,
and he was one of those names like in 2018, 2019. I couldn't get on the timeline during the season and he not come up. I couldn't watch ESPN and that wouldn't come across the screen.
He Atlanta Falcon now.
He's a Falcon now. Oh man, keep up.
Yeah, he went to Georgia. Want to be Atlanta Falcon. He playing down there with the Migos and shit.
Hey, that's gonna ruin his career right there. The receiver I was talking about was Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp is the one that does all the dirty work for the Rams, and they didn't really have anybody to do anything, so it is what it is. On a higher note, there is now 4 black coordinators on the sidelines of championship games today for the Buccaneers, the Chiefs, the Bills, and there's 2 for the Bucs, 1 for the Chiefs, and 1 for the Bills. All of them are in consideration for head coaching jobs. So,
it's nice to be considered.
Whoop-dee. I don't know the rest of the song.
You like that? Oh man! So I saw the video. I saw that video for the first time, and I was like,
I didn't see the video.
This?
That shit just pop up on like the ads for YouTube, bro. When I'm watching my Call of Duty videos, that shit just pop up. They'd be like, whoop-dee, and I'd be like, that's it.
I'll put it to you like this. He popped up and he looks Puerto Rican or whatever.
Yeah.
And so pretty much I'll say it like this so we can skate around it or whatever. A slur came out my mouth and it wasn't nigga.
Shut the fuck up.
What? Bro, you're wild.
I'm doubling down. A slur came out. I looked at it. I was like, what the fuck? Slur statement in the sentence.
I mean,
this slur statement in the sentence. I couldn't believe what the fuck I was watching, man. This rap shit is wild. This rap shit is disgustingly wild. Anybody can. Anybody.
Did you see?
Do what they want.
Did y'all see the Throat Baby video? The Throat Baby remix with the baby sliding down a mountain of cum, then tasting it. Boy, what the fuck?
Tripping. But you know what, though? I finally heard the song, like, listen to the song, especially the remix.
Hey, that song kind of hot. Hey.
The song is good.
Fire.
The song is good.
Is fire. And it's a whole move.
All right.
That song is a whole move.
Like what?
Throat Baby. Trying to give it to you.
Shout out to my baby JT. Young Miami can't rap. JT needs to separate herself at some point, but I guess Young Miami sucks. She's not cute. She sucks. She don't drink water, and she sucks.